There's something strange about Timothée Chalamet, and I don't mean strange in a bad way. I mean strange in the kind of way that makes you stop scrolling, look twice, and ask yourself, why does this guy feel different from every other actor right now? In an industry full of loud personalities, forced confidence, and carefully manufactured stardom, Timothée Chalamet arrived almost silently. No scandals, no flashy debut, just talent, vulnerability, and a face that somehow looks both fragile and fearless at the same time. Timothée Chalamet was born on December 27, 1995, in New York City, and from the very beginning, his life sat between two worlds. His mother was a Broadway dancer and acting teacher. His father worked as an editor for UNICEF. One foot in art, the other in global reality. He grew up speaking both English and French, spending time in Manhattan and summers in France, which shaped that calm, slightly distant presence people always talk about. Even as a kid, he wasn't chasing fame. Acting was just normal. It was part of the air he breathed. He attended LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, the same school that produced stars like Jennifer Aniston and Nicki Minaj. But unlike many students there, Timothée wasn't trying to dominate the room. Teachers have said he was talented, yes, but also introspective. The kind of student who listened more than he spoke. That quality would later become his biggest strength on screen. His early acting roles were small and mostly unnoticed. A commercial here, a TV appearance there. He showed up briefly in shows like Law and Order and Homeland, and in Homeland especially, people started to notice something. Even in a short role, he didn't overact. He didn't beg for attention. He just existed in the scene, and somehow, that made him impossible to ignore. But everything changed in 2017. That year, Timothée Chalamet starred in Call Me By Your Name, a quiet, emotional film about first love, desire, and heartbreak. He played Elio, a sensitive teenager falling in love for the first time, and what made the performance extraordinary wasn't what he said, but what he didn't. The pauses, the hesitation, the way his face carried emotions that most actors would try to explain with words. By the time the final scene ended, audiences weren't just impressed, they were devastated. At just 22 years old, Timothée Chalamet earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, making him the youngest nominee in that category in nearly 80 years. Overnight, he wasn't just a promising young actor. He was the actor everyone was watching. What followed could have gone wrong. Hollywood has a habit of breaking young talent, typecasting them, turning them into brands instead of artists. But Timothée did something unusual. He chose risk. Instead of chasing safe blockbuster roles, he moved between worlds. One moment, he was in Lady Bird, playing a realistic, flawed teenage boyfriend. Then he was in Beautiful Boy, portraying addiction with such raw honesty that it physically hurt to watch. He didn't try to be likable. He tried to be truthful. And audiences respected that. Then came Dune. When it was announced that Timothée Chalamet would play Paul Atreides, many people doubted the casting. Too soft, they said. Too thin. Not heroic enough. But that was the point. Paul Atreides isn't born powerful. He grows into it. And Timothée understood that better than anyone. His version of Paul was quiet, uncertain, burdened by destiny rather than excited by it. By the time Dune, Part 2 arrived, the transformation felt earned. He didn't just play a leader. He showed us how leadership can cost someone their innocence. Alongside all of this, Timothée became something else entirely without ever trying to. A fashion icon. Red carpets became unpredictable events when he showed up. No rigid suits. No traditional rules. Just confidence, creativity, and a refusal to be boxed in. But again, it never felt forced. It felt like someone being exactly who they are, even when millions are watching. In 2023, he shocked audiences again by starring in Wonka, a musical role that required singing, dancing, and charm. People expected it to fail. It didn't. He didn't imitate past versions of Willy Wonka. He reimagined the character as hopeful, awkward, and human. The performance proved what many already knew. Timothée Chalamet isn't limited by genre. He adapts without losing himself. Then came A Complete Unknown, where he portrayed Bob Dylan. Instead of copying Dylan's voice and mannerisms, Timothée studied his spirit. The confusion, the restlessness, the refusal to belong to one identity. The role earned him another Academy Award nomination, making him the youngest two-time Best Actor nominee since James Dean. That comparison isn't made lightly. What makes Timothée Chalamet truly compelling isn't just talent. It's restraint. In a time where celebrities overshare, he protects his inner world. In a time where confidence is loud, his is quiet. He doesn't try to convince you he's special. He lets the work do that. And maybe that's why people connect with him so deeply. He represents a different kind of masculinity. One that allows vulnerability. One that doesn't fear sensitivity. One that understands strength doesn't always mean dominance. Timothée Chalamet didn't arrive in Hollywood to conquer it. He arrived to explore it. And in doing so, he's quietly reshaping what a movie star can look like in this generation. And the truth is, he's still just getting started.